What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up with my soul tribe? How are you doing? Welcome to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. Over here, where we, dig in that bag where the real wealth is, which is inside of us, right? So, I'm very excited to be back because I am in an amazing headspace. I'm in an amazing place for my heart, and I am home. Okay, so I'm super excited about this new adventure, this new, ness, the new creation that's here, right, presently, which I feel like a lot of you guys are experiencing. And with that, it can come. It's you still gonna have your days when you're second guessing yourself or you're second guessing others, but just push through, okay? Because we've made it so fucking far. We have made it so far. We done made it too far to allow the outside noise or the voices that's still within that we're silencing at this moment, at this time. Stop us, derail us. I said derail us hella fast, but derail us, or even just what's the word I'm looking for? Because it's been coming up. So this message is gonna be a lot about this past week and the emotional roller coaster. Okay, that a lot of us have been, and very few of us have been on. Once again, welcome to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. Um, Anytime you come over here, you are on a secure line with the divine, okay? For sure, you come in and you go out safely, okay? You are escorted in and you are escorted out, okay? Anybody can't come up in here because they ain't gonna get it. They gonna only piss themselves off because I'm speaking another language, okay? Even though I'm speaking English, it's another language. They show me every day on here when I get on here. Not every day, but every time I get on here, I be shown that with the hate, you know? So, or just with people like, well, what is she talking about? You'll get it one day, baby. You'll get to it one day. Okay, it's not for everybody, like I said. So first thing that first, you guys may hear some noises in the background. Let me say this too. This message is not going to resonate with everyone. This is a general message, okay? I'm tapping into the energy. I appreciate you so much. Those that, allow me to tap into your energy, who come on here with an open heart, open minded, know that that is your energy that I'm tapping into when you do come open and, just present, and just know that these are not messages that's like just to you though. Like, if you want a personal reading, you can always reach out. I am going to start doing personal readings again. You can reach out and just let me feel the energy and see. But if it's something that I feel and I pick up on that, and I know that you're serious, then I absolutely am okay with doing readings. um we'll talk more about it. I'm putting it together. Like, I literally got things set up in a totally different way than I did at at the last place that I had. So super excited about this new venture. So 338 could be significant, okay? Preparation, okay? The number 11 can be significant. Now, you guys may remember me reading this to you guys, and I've been called to read it again. I was just going through my book, and if you look at the description box, I don't have nothing in the description box because I just couldn't come up with a name. I've been doing the Cabbage Patch Kids, and I've been talking about the Cabbage Patch Kids for a while. Security team, hey babe, how you doing? What's up, y'all? What's up with my team, y'all? What's going on? How you doing? So yeah, so I'm gonna get into this because I've already said all that I was gonna say. I'm gonna get into. I had read this before, and this is about preparation and so many other things. 999 can be significant. You guys documenting things down right now, or what you have documented down, is very significant. Like, it's very significant because there is somewhere in your room, in a paper stash or in a paper pile, where you've created a business. You've created a book. You've started something that needs finishing, okay? And I had to take that same advice that I'm telling you guys, but I'm really picking up on that energy, just pulling everything together, all of the notes, all of the notes that you put in your phone, writing them down, getting all of this shit and putting it together, bringing it together. Now, yes, it's going to take for you to put some creativity into it, but I see it blowing the fuck up, bigger than you could ever imagine, because there's something that you have inside of you that no one else can give in this world. And I feel like that's where we need to always stand, is to know how uniquely different we are than others. You know what I'm saying? That's the special part about living. Because ain't nobody, if everybody was the same, this shit'd be so dull and so boring and just so fucked up. It's already fucked up. You know I ain't lying though. You know what I'm saying? So let's stay on a positive note. We ain't no telling what the fuck gonna come out when I pull these cards though, cause you know how it be. It just, you know what I'm saying? We don't want the scale to tip too far this way, and we don't want the motherfucker to go too far that way. So you know that's why I got the water playing in the background that you can hear. Yo, I got my whole shit set up, okay? I got everything out on the table. I'm like the magic lady, you know, the medicine woman, okay? I got the remedy for you. And it's a trip because, like, I even been picking up on collaboration, right? And it's like a lot of you guys may have been, like, that's a part of what it is that you want to do. It has a lot to do with collaborating. And you're coming out of that closet. Like, you're coming out. It's slow, you're coming out slow, but you're coming out. But that's where your place is. You have a place in this world, and I feel like that is something that your team, your spirit team, has always been pulling you towards. You know, or all the shit that you went through, it was to show you that you have a place, because you're the only one that's still standing. A lot of these motherfuckers that's standing ain't being held up by nothing. They done sold themselves. You know what I'm saying? My day is going good. Hi, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm just ignoring, just talking. My day is going amazing, okay? I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning, and I'm still going strong. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Sunflower Power. It's always good to see some familiar faces up in here. I know that it's in the middle of the day, so if you guys can't stay, it's okay. You know, I'm going to still keep talking and running my mouth. But I'm telling you, y'all, and it's a trip because I had seen a reader had said something, and I wanted to mention this to you guys, too. I seen a reader say something like, stay out of the possibility realm. The possibility realm is, it hit me once I got to where I am now, which I'm in a whole nother city, somewhere else. But you know, when you move around, the energy's changed energetically. Just like if you go on an airplane from somewhere to somewhere, the travel is way different. You feel different. Everything is different. Your emotions, all that shit. That's just what it is, right? But where I am now, I actually experienced the possibility realm. And you know how you go in your mind and you start thinking about shit and creating shit that ain't even happened yet, whether if it's positive or negative. We want to stay out the possibility realm for now, because the possibility realm, what's the possibility of you not making it? You know what I'm saying? What's the possibility of you not pulling all your shit together and creating what it is that you need to create and making that shit, you know, making it into wealth, bringing it into what it needs to be. It already be because it's already in you, and you are a being that be here, right? So I just be trying to like give scenarios off the possibility realm. If you don't know how to work in the possibility realm, the best thing to do is to stay out of it, okay? Because when you go into the possibility realm, then you create possibilities that's going to happen. It's going to be a domino effect. They have to happen because you've created it in your mind, because you are the creator, right? What's the possibility of this? And these are for overthinkers. As an overthinker myself, that we tend to do that unknowingly. Unconsciously, we do that shit. So we want to stay out of the possibility realm, okay? So let me read this to you guys. Damn, I got like... So 11 is significant. It says preparation. It says you're energetic. Let me turn this down so you guys can hear me. It says your energetic, powerful confidence are keeping you in regards with your soul tribe. This kind of energetic flow runs fluently through realms, connecting you to etheric beings. This energy contains a lot of fire. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Remember, we are one within the all. We are one with all, right? So all elements are necessary to see that the collaboration of one soul is in motion. So we want to stay in motion during this time. We want to stay in motion, but let me make sure, because the other day I heard be still. So being still, but still catching and still being present is staying in motion. So motion and stillness is very significant for a lot of you guys, okay? Being able to stay in motion, meaning being able to stay connected to your higher self, to so that you can receive the messages that you need, so that you can collaborate with your etheric, soul tribe, okay? Because they're there, right? And now I don't give a fuck what nobody say. They like, hold on, we here. We really need you to listen. We really need you to listen, right? Because there is something that's being created that no one else on this earth can guide you through. So that guidance is the stillness. And it's when I tell y'all that what's gonna bring a lot of you guys wealth and happiness and joy, and it's going to catapult you into future vibes. It's your feet hitting that ground and being out in nature, like really going in nature and being out there, being able to just let your mind flow with the wind, like literally just letting it go, allowing yourself to flow. Anything that's stagnated, anything overthinking, any of that is it's a conjunction. And remember the other day I was talking about, I was seeing the pipelines, the pipes all through the ground. That's what they were showing me. And so I'm like, so what's symbolic about that? First of all, we shouldn't be drinking or cooking with any of this water, right? Because that is where a lot of people are going to be getting sick from. And that's where what I had predicted, that there's going to be another, what did I say? It was going to be another, like the shit that happened when everybody was, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be another one, and it's coming fast, y'all. And it's going to be the water that they're contaminating through the faucets in there. But I also am picking up on that those are also the same, not the same, but we have those same lines, okay? Not system. It's not the same system. It's kind of the same, but in the spiritual realm, it looks a little different. But it's an energy that goes in so many different directions, that come from so many different places and beings and different souls from different worlds and things of that nature, right? It's just so much cross. And that's the same way that all of this energy is flowing as well. It's like everything is getting taken care of. Everything is going to where it needs to go. Everything is being like, it's like a split. I'm just seeing a split. You know what I'm saying? And some of those corroded pipelines that we have within us, when it comes to our mental state, how we think, how we hold on to shit, how we overthink, some of that shit is being is closed down, and it's under maintenance. Okay, so this is something that is being worked on within you, outside of you, in the spiritual realm. It's like I'm just seeing them trying to get you going. You know what I'm saying? It's like trying to get the motor going. So cars can be significant, like a motor car. Okay, so it says at its highest. Okay, where did I leave off at? It says to see that the collaboration of one soul is motion at its highest form. So with that being said, we can refer to the water element that's needed in this energy, Piscean energy. So Piscean energy is significant right now, you guys. Explain the water element that's flowing outside of us that we feel. Okay, so that's I wrote that because they was talking about the water element, emotions. You know what I'm saying? This is another thing that's very keen to divine feminine energy, and this divine feminine energy can also be a dark energy as well, right? Because the ocean is not just one way, right? It's not just, motherfuckers can't just go jump anywhere in the ocean. You can't go jump in the Bermuda Triangle. So there are places that's very masculine as well, right? And so being able to have that essence where you're flowing well, when you're flowing well, then the ocean you should be able to feel within you. And you have that power. And it's crazy. I don't give a fuck because I felt that shit. You have that power to actually feel that. It could be scary, but you feel the ocean within you. You start feeling all things. You start feeling the trees. You start feeling natural things that actually come from this earth. You know what I'm saying? The natural state that it was once in. You're embodying that energy. So that's where you're getting to. That's what when we talk about the water element, that's what it's talking about. It's a flow. So it says argumentation, the action or process of making a becoming making or becoming greater in size or amount. Mind you, the other day, and look at you guys, I wrote this on 9/4/25. That's when I wrote this, okay? Preparation. And I'm just reading it to you guys again because I was just called to do that because that energy is still here. Like that energy is still, I think I read this probably then. This is the day I read it. So it says stay focused. So a lot of you guys could be getting like fucking just little synchronicities of staying focused, telling you to stay focused, stay on, you know what I'm saying? Um, let's see what else. Let's get out of this book. Let's get to the cards. I love the cards. So let's just go with these cards right here. Relaxing. I'm gonna turn this one. I'm gonna go with this one. These cards right here, I'm pretty much gonna go into. This is your physical self, right? Because from my personal opinion is our physical and our souls are different and spirit is different within us, right? We got so many different elements. But this is just messages from yourself, not your higher self, but messages from that part of you, which would be like your dark side, and it could be, your light side, right? But this is what these messages is for you. This came out fast. Let me see. It says, as I slow my breathing, I feel increasingly calm. It's a trip that I just turned this. I turned it to relaxing Zen music with water sounds. And then this come out. I need my nails on again, y'all. And they was just stick-ons, mind you. It says, as I slow my breathing, I feel increasingly calm. So some of you guys like could be like, that is something that could help. And I feel like this is more so coming from like this is most definitely coming from your physical part, coming into connection with your soul. And that's what they're speaking about. You know what I'm saying? It's like you might have a sensation to stop and really bask in whatever you are in. You know what I'm saying? And you could be washing the dishes and you like, let me just breathe. You know what I'm saying? So that is very significant for somebody. Somebody's name could be Tamara as well. It says, I release tension from my body, allowing peace to flow through me. I'm going to tell you something. Anytime I get on here and I read these cards, man, and whatever energy that I'm in and that I put out and that I'm picking up on, it comes straight through these cards. And that's why I always tell people, like, these cards are an extension of me. You know what I'm saying? My energy is connected to these cards. And I share that energetic, vibration with you all. And which I'm very, very, happy about doing. Like, I love doing this, but like this shit is real. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really real. I'm very grateful for, all of the things that I've been through and that I made it through and my outcome today. Like, sometimes I didn't know if I was coming or going, you know what I'm saying? And then when you going through shit like that, and then there's people around you that, that's not so nice, or not even say nice, they're not fair, they're not understanding to what you have going on, like, and you have to go through that shit alone. It really teaches you perseverance, and it teaches you to never give up on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you see that, like you see that. You see people giving up on you when you are on life support. And what I mean by that is while you're going through your pains and your trials and tribulation, people that you would have never turned your back on, they turn their back on you. You know what I'm saying? That's a part of this shit. People that you would have never done whatever they done to you, you would have never done it in a million years, and still to this day wouldn't do it because it's not in your integrity. It's not your, it's not your heart. You're not like that. But a lot of these people are going to be trying to come back into your life. They're going to try to come and reroot themselves and they don't even know that the roots has already been pulled. And fuck that, you done dug in the ground and tore everything out. So there's no more. That's crazy I'm saying that. Oh my God. and garden is right here. Garden is literally right on the side of me on top of the deck. Cultivation. This is what you've been doing. You have been cultivating yourself, okay? Scoping yourself over and over again. I just see so many deaths and rebirths within the souls that can relate to what I am saying. Let's see what else. Your physical, okay, body. Your shadow side is saying, speaking to your soul, because this is a conversation between two souls. The way these cards is out here, how one is on one side like this, and how I just set them down. And then we got garden at the top right here. I just had to put that out, even though I didn't pull it. But it's, man, this is a good feeling I'm getting, really good. But I'm hearing like, okay, we're gonna give it to you real nice. We're gonna give it to you real. So Tina Turner can be significant. Remember that song? Big. What'd she say? What's that song by Tina Turner? Keep on turning, wow, baby, keep on burning, and we rolling, rolling, hey, rolling on the river. Said we rolling, and she started off slow. She said we're gonna start this off real slow. Rolling on the river, and then she came at the that song is significant. Okay, it could be something in there for you guys. Maybe you want to go look it up. Rolling, hey. Let me see. Rolling on the river. Let me see. What's say? Let me see. Hold on. So I'm gonna come back to that. Let me see. Tina Turner. Tina Turner words rolling on the river. I just want to see what she. Just the words. Maybe I should have Googled it. And we rolling. Rolling, rolling on the river. Proud Mary. Hold on, let me see. Proud Mary lyrics. Proud Mary. Proud Mary lyrics. Let me see something, because I just want to get into this. What'd she say? She said, you know, every now and then I think you might like to hear something from us. Left a good job down in the city, nice and easy, but there's just one thing, you see, working for the man every night and day. We never ever do nothing, but I never lost 1 minute of sleeping. Nice and easy. We always, I'm getting like goosebumps, y'all. Oh my God, I don't know what this coming from. Her energy is strong, very strong. And I am so honored, okay, to feel it. But I never lost 1 minute of sleeping. Nice and easy. We always do it nice and rough. Worrying about the way that things might have been. And we're gonna take the beginning of this song and do it easy. Big wheels keep on turning, but then we're gonna do the finish rough. Proud Mary keep on burning. This is the way we do Proud Mary. And we rolling, rolling, yeah, rolling on the river. It says, listen to the story now. Left a good job down in the city, working for the man every night and day. And I never lost 1 minute of sleeping. I was worrying about the way that things might have been. You know what? With this, that's that quantum realm. You know how you worry, you be thinking too much, and it's like, I don't know, somebody gotta stop that thinking, like, because you're creating other timelines and it's slowing you down. It's slowing the progress down. Like, it's, hold on, let me keep going, because I didn't even, this just came up. It says, but well, keep on, wait on. I never lost 1 minute of sleeping. I was worrying about the way that things might have been. Big wheel keep on turning. Oh, the Proud Mary keep on burning. And we're rolling, rolling, yeah, rolling on the river. Till we're rolling. Cleaned a lot of plates in Memphis. And I pumped a lot of tang down in New Orleans, but I never, so New Orleans and Memphis can be significant, But I never saw the good side of the city until I hitched a ride on the riverboat Queen. You know the big wheel keep on turning, Proud Mary keep on burning, and we're rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Okay, that's all I'm gonna read. Y'all gotta go listen to that, okay? Because, whoa, I got to know what you think. What did you get from that? Was it something that was significant with what you guys have going on? Let's keep going. Oh, baby, keep on burning, and we're rolling. It's like we gotta keep going. Going. Message to self. What other messages do you have for the collective? What messages do you have for the collective? I want to thank our spirit guides. They diligently and patiently work with us, okay? The more I am calmer, the more my sincerity and bliss increase. And this is so true. Like, a lot of you guys may have, I'm kind of getting like, you may have struggled with anxiety in so many different ways. You could even have like social anxiety. But what it is that you're called to do is a social, situation. And it's saying right there, it's like, I'm really seeing a lot of you guys' answers that you guys have about your insecurities or what's holding you back. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't see anything stopping you. I just see you moving in slow motion because you have to get around all of these different thoughts and all of these different feelings and emotions. But it's a trip because it's like, it's there. It's almost like if you sat there and told somebody everything that you see and everything that you feel about what you've created, they might try to take it because they are going to see the value in it. And they're going to say, well, how are you? If you don't see the value in it, it doesn't belong to you. And this is why, we can't be sharing that type of kind of in depth within us. We can't. We have to keep that in the ocean where the motherfuckers are scared to come off to. You know what I'm saying? We have to keep it protected in that water and energy and that Piscean energy. But like it said, it says the more I am calmer, it's like all of the answers is coming to you. Like for you to keep going, it's like your soul tribe or your spirit guides, whatever you call them, always have to be there giving you the next step. And because they know that you're like that, this is why they want to catapult you and want you to be, they want to catapult you into what it is that you want to do or what you're going to do, because you're going to be in that, environment mentally, spiritually, physically. They're just like trying to get you there. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get you there. Because a lot of these cards that's coming out is about peace and calmness. And mind you, I said earlier that stillness is your best friend right now. Stillness. And what is that? What does that look like for you? What does stillness look like for you? If your higher self is telling you to be still, that's because it wants to tell you something. It wants you to listen. But in order to hear, this has to be clear. And this has to be calm. Because when this is calm, then there's a vortex over here, right, that protects this, and it comes up, and the truth comes out. You start speaking differently, you start seeing differently, everything. You know what I'm saying? But as long as you are in, flight or fight, anxiety, fear, if you're in any of those type of kind of emotions, there's going to be an automatic shutdown for your protection and for the information's protection that you may share with those that's not deserving of it, not the right ones. I promise you, I can assure you that your spirit guides, the ones that I'm picking up on, they will not allow that to happen. It will stay within. It will be stuck in there, conjuncted. Like I said, those pipelines that I've been seeing, or when I'm on here. So let's pull some more. I'm hearing you guys are loved. So if that's significant, you are loved, could be significant. Like somebody maybe said that to you. Could have been an older woman. I'm hearing you are loved. Like somebody telling you that you are loved. Like that could have been like their last words to you, you know, before they left. Whether if it was physically left or if they just left spiritually and have, you know, went on to another life. I'm just hearing that. I'm also hearing like Papa. Somebody could call somebody Papa. Like your Papa. It could have been your Papa. That was very supportive of you. I am calm, composed, and in control of my reactions. This is these cards I specifically said was a going back and forth with your higher self and your lower self. Let me tell you something. When we say lower self, that is your shadow side. That is your shadow side who has been protecting you from a child since you were a child. Your shadow is the not the attacker, but the one that was attacked. Okay? Your shadow is the one who really don't play and don't have no understanding. And I really, really see that your shadow is wanting to come into alignment with your higher self because it's seen enough to know that it's safe. It's gathered enough information to know how to protect and responsibly. Like, okay, I can still have my fun. I can still do A, B, and C, but I can change my life. I can wake up tomorrow and be a totally different person. And if people don't want to accept it, I'm okay with that. It's like she or he don't need no acceptance anymore. Or she or he is not trying to, you know what I'm saying? You're not self-sabotaging anymore. Or you're not trying to make other people feel good because you don't want them to feel bad because you know how it feels to feel bad. It's like, look, we all have to protect our own emotions here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a thing where I can't save you. Like, I'm not Jesus. I'm not him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't save you financially, spiritually. I got to get there first before I can help you. I just see you going back and forth with yourself with so many different things. You know what I'm saying? And remember the garden card came out. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of energies that's trying to get in your garden. Butterflies can be significant. Somebody can have a tattoo of a butterfly, like on your neck. The Piscean energy, you could be a Pisces. Somebody could like listening to Guapole. You ever heard Guapole? I don't know. I'm picking up on that. So you could be in Cali, you could be in LA, but closer to my dreams. I'm going higher and higher. Feel it in my spleen. So I'm hearing that. Guapole song could be significant. A lot of music I'm listening to. I'm listening to a lot of music that y'all could be listening to. Okay. A lot of love music too. And it's not about like past relationships. It's just like you are a lover. You know what I'm saying? You started off as a lover. You are that to this day. Like presently, those that's picking up on this message, you are a lover. So you could listen to love music and breakup music and not even be in a relationship or have those energetic connections to motherfuckers. Or you might think about a motherfucker, but it's not something that's like, oh my God. So this is the last one I'll pull. It says, I inhale peace and exhale tension. This is all about you flowing. I'm telling you, this is about your flow, man. Your flow got a lot to do with your abundance. Your flow got a lot to do with your financial state. On some real shit. At the bottom of the deck, it says, I create a safe mental, emotional, and physical place within. It always go back to you. I always tell you guys that. Purple can be significant. Okay, green could be significant as well. Let's pull some of these cards and see what spirits come, you feel me, put out there. I don't know, I'm hearing Jessica and the name Monica. Making sure that my spirit guides know that I disconnect or I detach from anything that's emotionally inside of me and completely open up myself for the messages for the collective or for the very few. Oh my goodness. What the fuck is that? Y'all, this shit. What is it gonna turn to? What is it coming to? Like seriously, we gotta really start asking ourselves questions. I'm just like ask yourself the hard questions. You feel me? If you don't have nobody to communicate with or nobody to talk to like that, ask yourself the hard questions. A lot of you guys are being called to, and this is for the younger generation and the older ones too. But like 19, 20, you know, even the younger ones, like you are looking for something more than what it is that was given to you. You're looking for something more than you've grown up and seen around you. You're looking for more. You want more, but you may not have somebody, or you know, someone to mentor you or somebody to talk to. But like, I'm really seeing you coming out and putting yourself out there and being able to commune with others to get that, even if all fails, okay? Because shit is gonna fail. In order for things to rebuild, it has to break down, right? But I just see you going out there. Some of you guys could even be looking for jobs in, like, you know, school communities, talking about with children, or you know, just working in environments where you can get back to your inner child, being around children. It's like you're being guided. You're being guided for sure. You know what I'm saying? So that stillness and that inner voice is significant. And then clarity at the bottom of the day. Getting clear on shit. It's like you want to be clear. Your intentions are good in situations that you go in. You're not going in a situation like, okay, I want to have the upper hand. Not even a job, not even in a relationship. You're not going in like that, but you still are hyper tuned to the shit that you done been through in the past. Thinking that, okay, this motherfucker gonna try me? Is this motherfucker gonna, you know what I'm saying? You still hyper tuned to all the shit that you didn't went through. And this is why they keep saying, okay, breathe. You're safe now. You gonna have to tell yourself that. You gotta make yourself. Nobody else can make you feel safe. Nobody else gonna make you feel safe, because as long as you don't feel safe, you have to understand that there's a rhythm that your heartbeat when you feel unsafe, and then there's this energetic energy that comes from that heartbeat that does not feel safe, and it's a fear-based energetic, and that's when you bleed. That's when you cut yourself. So that's when you start looking around and you can start seeing you go into this, just follow me, you go into this frequency, right? It's a lower version of a frequency, and you start seeing the sharks, but you're only there because your ass won't allow yourself to float. You won't allow yourself to flow. You know what I'm saying? You won't allow yourself to it's like you know how you panic in the water and then you make yourself heavy and your ass drown? You know what I'm saying? Or you bleeding and then all the sharks around you, now they going around you. Just get what I'm saying. Use your imagination. Use your imagination. Okay? You have to be, man. Because if y'all want it as bad as I do, and it's not even about the money, man. You know, it's not about the fame for me. It's not about me being on here, reaching a certain amount of, you know, views or likes or whatever the case may be. I barely talk. I don't even really say hit the like, and I barely say shit like that. I don't ask nobody to donate. I don't ask for shit. You know what I'm saying? I know that what I'm supposed to be doing on some real shit, y'all, is supposed to be on a bigger level, because they show me all the time, like, what's holding you back? Like, what's stopping you? I had these talks with myself. You know what I'm saying? Then I be like, damn, man, like, you feel me? Like, my higher self, I can hear my ancestors. You know what I'm saying? They don't fucking do no playing. They like, Ash, man, you gonna have to go deeper. You didn't went deep, but I'm talking about you gonna have to get creative. You need to start, you know, really focus on one thing. Focus. Focus been the forefront, or the vocal for the past 3 months. They've been telling us to focus. And anybody that can resonate with this, you can't say that you ain't been picking up on that energy or been getting signs about you focusing on you. You focusing on one thing, what you need to do, how, you know what I'm saying? So, if you ever thought you was alone, if you ever felt alone or felt like you was doing this shit by yourself, I promise you, you're not. I'm a living testament to tell you that you're not doing it alone. It ain't no way I made it to where I am right now. It ain't no motherfucking way if I was doing this shit by myself. And I done had so many people that I love come against me and attack me. And they still doing it. I could feel it. I could pick up on it. But this is the thing, is I wonder, do they know that I know? And who's letting me know? Who letting me know? How do I know what I know? How can I see them watching me from afar and they not even in the same city as me? I can pick up on them plotting to take, plotting to come in and try to, you feel me, get back in and good. You know what I'm saying? I could, all of that shit. How? Why would I be trusted with that information? I'm not doing that to nobody. I don't wish to hurt. No, I don't give a fuck what you did to me. Me doing something to you, I can't do shit to you that I can't treat you, even whooping your ass wouldn't be enough. Do you know what I'm saying? If I fucking hire somebody to do something, that wouldn't be enough. What would see this is where you gotta start thinking like, damn. So I can just go? Yeah, you can go. You can leave these motherfuckers. You can go about your business. They come down there fucking around in them neck of the woods, they gonna get their whole shit towed down. I promise you. I done seen it happen. I done seen people's lives completely demolished or deteriorate. They then fucked with me. Cause my intentions was never that. My intentions was never to hurt you. And when I did some shit, I came to you like a real motherfucker. We cuss over here. And I meant when I apologized and I wanted to move forward. Genuinely wanted to move forward. Motherfuckers don't have that in them. But it's okay. It wasn't meant for them to go. Like, that's like dead weight on the fucking boat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's good. It's like everything, I'm seeing everything come into, everything is it's like I'm seeing a flip of a dime. I'm seeing everything that you went through, you're experiencing it as a universal soul, and you're being able to see it all, but you just gotta let it flow. Don't try to stop and say, okay, well, I want to depict this, I want to this and this. Nah, let that shit flow. They showing you to let you know who you are, that you are who you say you are. You know what I'm saying? You are that motherfucker. Like you have that within you, meaning that you have the God gene in you. You have the Christ gene in you, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You're supernatural. You're not human. Motherfucker could think you crazy all day, but who really crazy? Only a crazy motherfucker gonna plot on God. Only a crazy motherfucker gonna go against God, if you ask me. You gotta be, that's a suicide motherfucking mission. You know what I'm saying? Real spill, like on some real shit. You come for me and my motherfucking kids, that's all I got. That's all I got right there. And I spoke to Spirit. I said, I'll sacrifice it all for mine. I'm willing to go all the fuck the way out. I'll live in a tent in a fucking box when it come to mine. You know what I'm saying? If that's the sacrifice that I need, you want me to lose everything to show you how much I love these kids? How much I love my family? I love all my family. I don't fuck with them all, but I love them all. I ain't protecting all of them, because especially not a motherfucker that wouldn't throw piss on me if I was on fire. I'll give a fuck what happened to you. I still love you though. I'm just setting up my perimeter. You feel me? That's what you're supposed to do. It helps you flow better. When you know that you standing on what you say, I stand on that. I'm not going back. And you know how hard it is not to go back and forth with yourself, to love a motherfucker even though they ain't showed you that. But when they did show you, it was because it was something that you either had, or either they wanted insight on what you had going on, or they wanted what you had going on. You know what I'm saying? Which caused them to come in to deliver a fucking smile when the whole time they was plotting. These are sister, brothers, cousins, mamas, daddies, all of this shit. So now we know where the real hate come from. It ain't no fucking surprise. This shit been going on before you was born here. The last 10 lifetimes you done had. This shit ain't nothing new. It's like feel it and embrace it. It is what it is. You gotta say bye to mama. I'll see your ass next lifetime. What Erykah Badu say? I guess I see you next lifetime. No hard feelings. Ain't nothing wrong with dreaming. You know what I'm saying? Go listen to that. That's significant. Leave that shit there. Clarity. I'm gonna give you clarity. Your higher self is like, we gonna give you clarity. Your ancestors, your spirit guides, is like, we gonna show you we gonna show you what it is. We gonna tell you still, be still. What does that mean to you? It's time to go within. Continue going within, but still stepping out. You stepping out on true divine wisdom. I don't even want to call it faith. You stepping out on wisdom because you walking on your own words. You walking on your own knowing. Some of you guys may say you believe. Well, what you believe? But what's true? Because when you walk on truth, you going to get all type of kind of tomatoes and apples and oranges through at you. But fuck that. I want them to throw them. I'm walking on truth just so they can throw them. So I ain't even got to knock you down. It's over with. You getting dragged to the dungeon by my ancestors. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I got to very knock the fuck down. And I ain't very tight. Saying it's thousands and billions of them. Like they everywhere. Y'all can see them. Like military. That's how I put that shit together. So it's so for your beach. Like it's like buried in the military. We create our paradigm. We create this shit. What you in the future or now, and the whole time you guys have been creating to come together, to make sure that when you do come together, that so it took just that long for y'all to get intertwined, for you guys to, you know what I'm saying, come into that essence. Meet up with an individual that's not thieves, that don't want your ideas, that they have their own leaders. They see you as a god themselves. And so they like, now we come together, this shit, we about to blow, trying to cut their fucking tongue off. Because if they say something about me, it's over for them. Talk about cutthroat. Y'all thought y'all was cutthroat. No, my motherfucking spirit guides and my ancestors, them motherfuckers cut off heads. Okay? Let me go. This is gonna be good. This is a new chapter. This new chapter got all kind of messages. That's, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm seeing, stay out the possibility realm. The fuck? I mean by broke to pieces. The motherfuckers then created in their world. So now I done stepped in your world and shattered my pieces, and I'm going to put them back together. You're not even going to ever be able to tell that it was giving. So giving your energy to others is significant. What you share is significant right now. It's very important that you keep things to yourself, keep things on the low. If you know what I'm saying, that you're not sharing them to celebrate because you've accomplished and finished whatever it is that you have. Okay. Somebody could have just watched Pocahontas, or Pocahontas can be significant. So somebody can be like, what was Pocahontas? I don't know, she was with someone in the movie. That movie is significant. Pocahontas is. Okay, let me see. Celebration. What the? Look at this at the bottom, y'all. Celebration. Energy. It says enchantment, celebration. Clarity. After clarity, why wouldn't you celebrate? I feel like that's the energy that's going to drive you through the murky waters that try to push your way. The murky waters that have to come your way, because water has to flow. We do not have control over what we may be hit with or what may come our way in these waters, in the depths of this ocean. You know what I'm saying? That we're operating in. You have to be a fucking visualist, okay? I can see. So when the shit that I see, that shit, I could see us in water. Like, you feel me? Like, I could see that. And it's not that kind of water. It's like it's more so of an energy. And then there's entities and energies that's pushing certain things your way so that you can't see. through these times, so your emotions are all over the place, so that your mind won't be clear or silent. And they're intentionally, like with the fucking weather. It's the same shit they do it in the spiritual realm. How they start fucking fucking tsunamis and earthquakes and a lot of man-made shit. How they, they never, come on, man, you know that shit. What? Come on, same call out rain in Texas. And it was not Starseed Connect. So some of you guys are being called to connect while you create. Like I said, create. This is create. You creating, but connect as far as and that connect. This is how I put it down. I pay attention to everything I do. I didn't do that on purpose. But that connect is right over the star seed. I don't even feel like it's like somebody, like this is somebody that you gonna scope out. How can I say it? Can't nobody be like, oh, I want her or I want him. Can't nobody, they don't have your rank in the spiritual realm, and I'm telling you because I know mine is very high. They can't just come and call, oh, I want to work with you. You have to have that eye, and you're going to have that eye and know when it's right. They can't come in and walk in the motherfucking palace. You know what I'm saying? They cannot walk up to God and say, God, I need you to come and do this because I know that you know what I'm saying? I know that you got that, whatever. Hell motherfucking no, who you talking to? First of all, who the fuck sent you? Second off, what made you think that you was finna walk up in this motherfucker and get anything from me? I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? But had it been on the other end, that spark that's in you would have completely spoke to them from the inner side, and they would have been submissive and open to what it is that you didn't even have to speak too much. So you do the shot calling. This is you being placed in a position that you never thought that you would be in. So it's very hard for you to believe that you have that role, and that's the role that you play and that you were always supposed to play. These motherfuckers, you weren't supposed to be a choice. You know what I'm saying? You ain't sitting up here choosing motherfuckers to hurt them. They choosing you because they want to come in, but it's not good. That's why they not in that position though. You can't be given that position in that role, and your heart is like that set up. You coming in to take the light. You think you just gonna come up in this motherfucker and take my light? I got some shit for you. That's what I'm hearing. Okay? Look at this. Loyalty. I got some shit for you. They loyal to you. Loyal to the motherfucking soil. Loyal to the spirit, to every realm. They loyal. Your spirit guides. And you know why they loyal to you? Because you loyal to you. Because you've been loyal to you. Because you chose you. Even when you have chose other motherfuckers, when you have went down that path, you was supposed to because you needed to learn. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't a situation where you was doing that shit because you was saying fuck you. It was like, damn, is this what love is? Well, this is what I taught. This is what I was taught. You have to unlearn that this is not motherfucking this motherfucker don't give a fuck about me. This motherfucker wouldn't give a fuck if I was breathing, if I wasn't here to take care of my kids. This motherfucker wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? You have to go through that shit. Your loyalty is what got you the rank that you have. That's what got you the name that you have. Because some of you guys don't even carry the same name, of course, in the spirit. Okay? I'm also hearing like mojitas or motias or mojitas. It's like I don't know. But that's like a spiritual name that some of you guys have, or one of you guys may have. Sometimes we all carry a name that's similar, so it could be something similar, I mean. Some of you guys can live on Figueroas or something, or Figueroas can be significant. If it's that word. It's not a name. It's like a street or something. Figueroas or something like that. Somebody Papa is very strong in this message too, and because of that, this is what I'm gonna do. How long I've been on here? 55 minutes. What other messages do you have, Spirit? Let me see. I'm gonna put those cards down because I'm not getting nothing else from them. Air. Again, at the bottom of the deck, I haven't shuffled them. So we had air come out in this deck and garden. Okay, garden also came out, so your garden is very significant. I'm hearing like birth canal. Some of you guys can be, I don't know, birthing. You could, I don't really see no baby being born or nothing like that. Maybe around you, I don't see you having a baby, but maybe a child, maybe someone close to you could be having a baby, birth canal. The canal is significant. Okay, some of you guys can live in Texas. It's like the bayou. I'm seeing like rivers, like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of rivers, so you can live by around rivers. Somebody's name could be Peter. Oh, or you could have had an uncle named Peter. Somebody's name could be Paul as well. Somebody's birthday could be February 9th. I'm hearing they want you to know that they know who you are. They want you to know who. They want you to know that they know who you are. Who is it? What are you talking about? Who knows? They want you to know that they know who you are. Okay, I'm not saying that. I said enough. I said fucking enough. Okay, so moon cycle came out. I said a fuck enough. And then the moon card come out. Illusions, cycles. You tapping in. You've always been tapped in. They know who you are. That's it. I'm not saying nothing else about that. Anyone down sideways too. Oh my goodness. The shadow card at the bottom of the deck, but it wasn't a downright. They tried to catch you. They, right before you went on your journey, on your awakening, or whatever you want to call it, on your shadow side, right shadow right here at the bottom of the deck. It's in the downright. Right before you got out, right before you got the fuck out of there, right on time, darkness. Because these motherfuckers was trying to set you up and have you in a situation where individuals that were very, very close to you, but were very, very fucking toxic. And these were situations that occurred from past lifetimes. And they wanted to get you wrapped up in those cycles because your soul was the only, 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 sorry you guys, I'm having something in the background. Your soul was the only embellishment that could, that's kept this bloodline going. And I'm seeing specifically, very gravely, for nine lifetimes. For 9 lifetimes. Okay? Oh my God. For 9 lifetimes. For 9 lifetimes. I'm sorry, y'all, they're my kids. I'm gonna let them do what they do. For 9 lifetimes. For 9, hold on. I might have to get off of here. For 9 lifetimes. So the number 9 is significant. And thing too, for do not come up in here doing all the masculine energy. Like, I'm on live. See, you don't listen, but I heard you though. So go in the room and I'll talk to you when I come in here. Go. Just go in the room and be quiet, and I will talk to you in your room. Go. You can't be scared, but then you talking hella shit. Oh, you'll laugh at. Okay, come on. I'm on here. I'm gonna talk to her when I get off. Go in the room and don't come out. Okay, so a lot of you guys, it says solidness and knowledge, right? So your knowledge comes from past interferences with souls that you have came into contact with this lifetime and past lifetimes too. They've been, oh my God, my whole body is going into a whole nother place. They have been manipulating the energy, making you believe in each lifetime, in these lifetimes, that you have to solve a problem, or that that you have to that you have to go, you have to finish a cycle with them, or that you have to, you know, heal this, or they've been, that's what they've been playing with, the energy, you know what I'm saying? And so this is why, you know, from childhood in this lifetime, you may have had, you know, you have to go through where you I'm sorry, I have to hella focus because they, oh my god. I'm sorry, y'all. Your life path number 9, Sunflower. I had seen that. These kids, man. Oh my goodness. I was really like, but they were trying to teach her. Some of you guys are, and when I say teacher, I'm not talking about that kind of I'm talking about how I get on here and teach. Like, you are a spiritual teacher. You have great, in-depth, divine wisdom and knowledge. Like, it's so deep to where I feel like sometimes you may even scare yourself. Sometimes you may even be like, and that's the shit you need to write down when those messages come through, because nobody else got that intel. Nobody else got that intel. Look at this at the bottom of the deck. I don't know if I'm supposed to end it with this, but it say truth. It say truth. You see how she's looking in the reflection? 34 can be significant. This is Nubian. I want to read this, and I'm going to get off of here because I'm going to have to go kick some ass, too. I'm tired. Up in this motherfucker. I'm on this motherfucker. These kids. So, truth. Let me read this one, and I'm going to let you guys go. I think I got the book to this, don't I? Okay, here we go. 34, truth. You know, I'm hearing finders keeper. Finders keeper. Why are you telling me that? Finders keeper. Finders keeper. You know, it's a real sadistic ass energy that just can't fucking mind its own business or find its own way. Real sadistic. And because I am who I am, I'ma just say that shit. You know, it's a lot of motherfuckers that wish and that they pray at night. I don't know who the fuck they be praying to, but to be someone that's able to deliver themselves. You don't need to walk into a church. You ain't got to get nothing spliced on your face. You ain't got to fall out in convulsions and shit. Like, you. For real. You know what I'm saying? On some real shit. I'm just saying, man. You better look. I think we need to have like a convention where we all come together. You feel me? And fucking just be like, man, what's up? You feel me? I'm talking about the real motherfuckers though. Like, come out and that been on here. It's so many talented readers. I mean, it's so many different, you know, souls that's just teachers and things of that nature. When we up in the room like they do the VMAs and shit. You know what I'm saying? But this gonna be the truth, right? The real shit. Like, it's gonna be labeled as that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we, you know what I'm saying? We ain't really labeling shit. We just up in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, we been. But we, you know what I'm saying? But they would love to get us all in one room. But you know who we are, though. You already know who we are. Why we can't come together? Why we can't collaborate? Why not all come together? What the fuck? That just make us more what? Powerful, bigger than them, bigger than what they created, because they created shit on synthetic. On synthetic-y. If that's even a fucking word. It's synthetic. It's not authentic to this earth. It's no way that they can go and replant themselves and replenish or regenerate. They are not generators. And we know who that is. A lot of motherfuckers is generators that we know, that we love, but they gave that generation up. You give the generation up, oh, Big Mama don't like that, because she fight for her generations to come. You know what I'm saying? She's about that in the generative system that comes when you generate. You know what I'm saying? Because in order to generate and be a generator, you have to be willing to generate for what's coming next. Because we're not going to be here forever. So what are we putting out to connect them to us so that they can know the truth, so that they can know? Because it's going to be foolery, it's going to be hate, it's going to be all of the same shit that we went through, if not worse. So what are we doing and what are we putting down on the table and mapping out so that they can know the map to the way of life? That shit, all that shit gave me goosebumps, y'all. Everything I just said to y'all, I'm gonna read 34 and I'm gonna let y'all go. And I'm gonna tell y'all that you are loved. You always have been. And that's something that a motherfucker could never take from you. And that's why they was mad. Because they just don't know how the fuck you made it. How in the fuck are you still sitting here? And why are you here? Why are you still breathing? And what can I do to stop your motherfucking breath? What can I do to take your motherfucking soul? But see, this is the thing. Y'all done did many, and this is for, y'all know who this is for. This ain't for the very few that this message is for. This is for all of you motherfuckers that's orchestrated painful pitfalls and not know that that was just a design for us to get better, for us to be greater. Looky, they can't. They conspired to do so. This is how we know that we're dealing with motherfucking what do you want to call them? These motherfuckers is they let's not use the word that word everybody been fucking using. I can't even think of it, y'all, because they didn't have me all fucked up. But yeah, they can't take our soul, but they can fracture the soul. They can possess the soul. There's a lot of ways that they can take over the soul, though. It is. That's just like generational curses. That's what happened in generational curses. They don't want things to change. They can't. It makes them feel crazy to see mom. Well, it hurts mama. Not hurts mama, but it's crazy for mama to fall in line with healing the bloodline when it comes to alcoholism. Because that alcohol spirit then got on her back and it's been on there for so long, she's been comfortable in it, and now everybody around is like, okay, well, this is just how mama is. No, you don't get comfortable in that shit. Because now that's a whole generation that's going back down the same motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? And now mama gone, now daughter is on alcohol, now she's on drugs, and then they go on and on and on. This is how, you get what I'm saying? It's just symbolic in so many different ways. Like, I feel like we gotta look at things in so many different perspectives right now, and just as time go into, and you know time is an illusion, but as we step into our, you know, our path, as we step into ourselves, the more and more we step into ourselves, because we are constantly learning about who we are, right? Yeah, now it does. I really feel like our parents are non and void right now. It's with us now. Like, we are the grandmothers. Even if you're not a grandmother, we are the grandfathers. Like, even if you're not a grandfather, if you still have that spirit, you was a grandfather in a past life, I guarantee you that. In one of your past lives, and you have that energy, and you have that wisdom in you, and you even have that emotion in you, where you may like end up saying some shit, and you like, damn, where'd that come from? Like, that was some shit that way futuristic. But the thing is we so far into the future still is the future exists and the past exists as well, even though the past is the past and the future is the future, when really the present is really where it's at. But it's still an experiences that we be having back and forth. That's why I'm like, stillness, y'all, stillness. It says, let me read this and I'm gonna let y'all go. I love y'all. It says, Goddess of Truth, Benny, Temple of Greedos. Look at this, y'all. I didn't even fucking know this shit. What'd I say? Look at that. What, that's truth? Oh no, I'm lying. Look at the element. The element, I gotta give me a better camera. The element is water. Okay, water. It says Nubi, the bold, outspoken wife of Beni, Awa, is or is it Loa? It's IWA. Deity, Legba, was feeling neglected by her husband. Even with several wives, his head easily turned. So Nubi lived her truth, took her own lover, and became her own best friend. Oh shit, my bad, y'all. Became her own best friend. You know that song by Beyonce? I'm not a big Beyonce fan, but like her old music, I like, you know, some of her old music. But it was Me, Myself, and I. I want y'all to listen to that. Me, Myself, and I by Beyonce. Sometimes you got to pick up and gather your shit what you can and go recreate and build a whole nother motherfucking garden. Don't give nobody access to that motherfucker. By any air that breathe in my motherfucking body. out my motherfucking body, my soul, whatever the case may be. I will protect this. I will protect what I love. Because at first I didn't know that that's what I was supposed to do. See, I was misled. I was told that I should leave the door open for those that love me and care about me because it was family. But I didn't reciprocate the same. But I left that door open, which tainted my soil. They came in and they poisoned my soil without me even knowing at times. You know what I'm saying? They was bringing, foul shit, just, all kind of shit. They was dumping all of their shit from their garden in my garden. You know what I'm saying? And this shit take time. Well, you have to breathe, knowing the betrayal, knowing the hurt and the pain from those that it came from. You know what I'm saying? But then we gotta get past it though. We gotta, once we pass that shit by, it is not even a fucking thought, because there's no way that you can get back in this motherfucker. You ain't got no action. You ain't got no access. So my best bet is to tell you to keep fucking going. I don't give a fuck what you got going on. Just like I had to fight them motherfucking sharks while I was bleeding, and you was the motherfucker that cut me. I had to do that shit by myself, just like I had to fucking claw my motherfucking self out of that motherfucking pitfall that you and you got other motherfuckers to help you dig. So that motherfucker was deep. You know what I'm saying? I had to do all that. Little old me? You can't come back up over here, brother. I mean, I don't even know. I don't even care to know what changed or what you changed. You need to go build somewhere else. I don't give a fuck. I'm not praying for you. I'm not hoping the best for you. I'm not hoping the worst for you. I don't give a fuck about you, your kids, your mama, your daddy. You gotta stay the fuck away from me. You already showed me what it is. And then if you see all of this, that I didn't, from getting up out of all of them, and how all of these scars that y'all thought I had was gonna show, you thought they was gonna show, and I was gonna be up out here looking fucking crazy, don't have shit, wanted my kids to see me on my motherfucking knees, bleeding out. Oh, no, bitch. I'm gonna just breathe. Let me finish reading this and let y'all go. Nubia's guidance. So her guidance is, get real. What is your truth? Truth telling matters. Being able to hear the truth matters just as much. Tell the truth. Each person has their own version. Speak yours. Words have impact. Remember that we all have triggers. Think before you speak and listen with compassion. Be gentle and stay calm in truth-telling conversations. The truth is my friend. Okay? I feel like becoming my own best friend is my light and dark coming together. Absolutely, I would agree. You know what I'm saying? When they come together, man, it's like shit. You know what I'm saying? It's me, myself, and I. That's all I got in the end. That's what I found out. And it ain't no need to cry. I took a vow that from now on, I'ma be my own best friend. Yeah, real shit. I got me, myself, and I know that I would never disappoint myself. All the ladies, if you feel me, help me sing it out. Okay, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. I love those who love me. And thank you so much for supporting this channel. I appreciate you guys for supporting my channel. And it can only get better as it will. I'm going to holler at y'all in a minute. Thank you for coming to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. If you did not see this from the beginning, you must go back. It's so many jewels, okay? We planting seeds, all right, of life, not doubt. On this motherfucker. Love you guys.